Fellow CWU students, faculty, staff, family, and friends, we would like to warmly welcome you all to the 24th Annual Evening of Recognition. My name is Arely Ruiz.
And I'm Tommy Fernandez, and we are so happy to be hosting tonight's ceremony.
Some of you may recognize us as staff members of the Center for Leadership and Community Engagement and co-hosts of the Word to the Wildcat podcast series.
It is our pleasure to be here with all of you today. We are celebrating those in our Wildcat community who have shown resilience, leadership, and passion. The CLCE actively believes that leadership exists in everyone, and we are excited to honor some incredible individuals who demonstrate leadership every day on our campus. Before we get started, we'd like to take a moment to collectively honor the Native people and land on which CWU is located in Kittitas County.
The following land acknowledgement statement was developed in consultation with Yakama Nation. We should take a moment to acknowledge the land on which Central Washington University resides. It is the historic home of the Yakama people. The federally recognized Confederate tribes and bands of the Yakama Nation is made up of the Klickitat, Palouse, Walla Walla, Wanpan, Wenatchee, Wishram, and Yakama people.
The Yakama people remain committed stewards of this land, cherishing it and protecting it as instructed by elders through generations. We are honored and grateful to be here today in their traditional lands. We give thanks to the legacy of the original peoples, their lives, and their descendants.
Evening of Recognition is a night where our campus honors amazing CWU students, faculty, and staff who make an impact in the lives of others and frequently go above and beyond. Their contributions directly support the success of our wonderful institution, and that we say thank you, and we are excited to celebrate you.
We are celebrating awards in 6 different categories tonight. So let's get started. The first category is student life. We have a dynamic student community to athletes, clubs, organizations, to services, and more. This session honors a few of the amazing folks within our student life.
In the spirit of the Dorothy Purse Award, Spencer embodies the department's core value of service. She has served on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, for the past 4 years and has been a member of the SAC executive team the past 2 years. Spencer has also served as a tutor and academic coach for the Friedman Remack Student Athlete Academic Success Center. Moreover, Spencer and her teammates have conducted literally hundreds of hours of community service, participating in projects such as the Yakima River Cleanup, Habitat for Humanity, and the Fish Food Bank. It is truly an honor for us to recognize and bestow the Dorothy Purser Award upon Spencer Bolt, who in turn has represented Wildcat Women's Rugby, the Department of Athletics, and our great university in a first-class manner, on and off the pitch. Congratulations, Spencer.
Every year, the chairperson of the Equity and Services Council recognizes an org for the hard work and dedication to community at CWU and beyond. This year, I am choosing to recognize Latinx Student Organization. Since the start of the pandemic, LSO has adapted to continue to prioritize community, from putting on events centered on community and continuing the career development of their members. LSO is a monolith of advocacy and genuine care for their community. With much respect, thank you for your work, LSO.
The ASCW Student Government Award identifies an exceptional student who has demonstrated great leadership, dedication to creating an inclusive campus environment, and involvement with the student body and the community at large. I am honored to award the 2021 ASCW Student Government Award to Kim Wen. Kim has demonstrated all 3 values of the ASCW Student Government Award throughout her time at Central. Her leadership and campus involvement as an international student, Student Initiatives Coordinator for the Diversity and Equity Center, and a fierce advocate for making CWU a more inclusive environment for all students. Her drive to increase international student engagement and connections, and her programming/event planning have truly been a bright light at Central in times of racial injustice and a pandemic. Congratulations, Kim. You have truly transformed the world around you instead of just living in it.
It is my honor to award the Interclub Association Club of the Year Award for the 2021 academic year. The Club of the Year Award is a recognition given annually to one registered ICA club nominated by their peers that exudes commitment to demonstrated leadership, initiative, creativity, and perseverance through their activities and programs. This year's winner is CWU Students with a Purpose, SWAP. To quote one of the nominators, CWU SWAP has shown an unwavering dedication to student outreach and connecting them with purpose and opportunities. These students have poured their souls into continuing to create meaningful connections and building community. SWAP brings light to social needs and important issues that students face every day and helps to connect them to resources and avenues for growth. Congratulations to CWU Students with a Purpose for winning ICA's Club of the Year Award.
This year's Robert Lowry Excellence in Student Broadcasting Award winner is Kajal Lang. Over the past 4 years, Kajal has become the voice of KCWU's news and sports programming, setting an unmatched standard for accurate and fair reporting as the host of KCWU's national award-winning show. This year, Kajal took on one of the most daunting tasks a student broadcaster can face. Kajal hosted 8 hours of live election coverage both on the FM signal and on KCWU's Facebook page. The broadcast featured 16 interviews with political candidates in almost every key state race, allowing Kajal and his teammates to demonstrate their commitments to excellence in broadcasting. Kajal's ability to adapt to any situation is put on display every Saturday when he hosts the Alumni Plaza pregame show for CW football. Kajal is one of the most adaptable broadcasters I have ever had the opportunity to work with, and his mindset is to always set his team up for amazing opportunity. Please join me in congratulating this year's Robert Lowry Excellence in Student Broadcasting Award winner, Kajal Lang.
Our individuals in our academic colleges work diligently to bring our learning to life. Here are a few individuals who model and demonstrate remarkable work within their respective college.
It is my privilege and honor to present the 2021 College of Business Dean's Award to Lene Myhand, a senior graduating with a double major in economics with a business forecasting specialization and a business administration degree with a marketing specialization and a sports business minor. Lene is an exceptional student who has made lasting contributions to the college and university. She is a kind young woman who is always looking out for others. Lene is a student whose name constantly pops up. She has leveraged her leadership skills and work ethic to fully engage as a Wildcat. Since matriculating at CWU after earning her AA from Highline College, Lene has served as president of the CWU Sport Management Association and the CWU Marketing Association. She has worked as an intern in the CWU Athletics Department. She has tutored her fellow students, and she's been an active member of the Black Student Union and the Economics Association. She has participated in the CB Alumni Mentorship Program, and just to relieve the stress, has volunteered as a basketball coach. Lene is an inquisitive individual. She is always willing to hear feedback from her mentors and incorporate that into her work. One of her core values is her willingness to support her peers. Her work as a tutor was appreciated by her fellow Wildcats. I quote one of her tutees, "Lene is an amazing tutor, super helpful and very friendly. She made sure that any questions I had were fully covered and even provided helpful tips for future assignments." Lene is also breaking new ground for CWU. She was selected and currently participating in the National Basketball Association's Future Sales Stars program. This highly competitive program develops the next generation of sales leaders for the NBA and WNBA. Lene's desire to serve has left the college and the university in a better place. I am honored to recognize her contributions with this Dean's Award. Congratulations, Lene.
The College of Arts and Humanities Dean's Award is given annually to a student who, among their peers, stands out for their character, effort, and contributions which make a uniquely positive impact on the college. Uriel Pizer is a student ambassador for the college, and given his 3 majors and 3 minors, he could have been awarded in multiple colleges. We're delighted to have him represent us. Uriel is passionate about the student experience at CWU, energized to make Central a welcoming place for all students, and is active in helping the college achieve its mission of meeting the diverse needs of students. If you haven't interacted with Uriel, you need to. Not only is he multilingual and multinational, his intellectual curiosity is matched with his creativity. You might not know, for example, that last year Uriel was among 24 students chosen from 400 internationally to participate in the Jerusalem Film Workshop. There he produced a documentary, Sweet Dream, which landed a spot in the 36th annual Jerusalem Film Festival. If you look at the outcomes we as a college want for students when they graduate, Uriel has them. Ethical leadership, cross-cultural sensitivity, communicative fluency, productive creativity, and problem-solving skills. We're honored that Uriel Pizer is our student and a distinctive Wildcat. Congratulations, Uriel.
Good evening. My name is Heidi Henschel-Pillay, Interim Dean of the College of Education and Professional Studies. It's my pleasure and honor to present the 2021 College of Education and Professional Studies Dean Award for the Evening of Recognition to Dr. Amy Wojtyna, a public health full-time faculty lecturer in the Department of Health Sciences. With her background expertise in infectious disease epidemiologist, she currently is leading all case investigation and contact tracing among CWU students, supporting testing and surveillance across our campus, and serving on the CWU's Incident Command Team as a University Safety Officer. In addition, she has developed a quarterly COVID-19 action course for the public health students to enroll and learn how to conduct contact tracing and assist with the data. Dr. Beeson, an associate professor in public health, described her respected colleague as one that leads with courage, humility, innovation, and her tireless desire to see real and meaningful improvement in the health of our university and community. On behalf of SEPS, congratulations, Amy, and to all of the public health students who have assisted and participated in the various activities at the university and meaningful community service this year. You certainly are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you for going above and beyond in serving our university and community. It gives me great joy to celebrate this special award for you tonight.
Sam Wilson was unanimously and enthusiastically nominated by both the Mathematics Department and the Science and Math Education Department to be the College of the Sciences awardee for this, the CLCE's Evening of Recognition. The faculty highlight Sam's leadership, passion, and enthusiasm for her work making an impact in the lives of young mathematicians, especially with respect to her internship work supporting the Kittitas Valley Math Circles. In her math and in her science education courses, Sam is an active, engaged, top-performing student and, in fact, is working with faculty on several research projects. But what truly stands out about her class performance is the leadership role she has assumed to better the learning environment for all of the students in her classes. She is highly supportive of her peers and creates a collaborative learning environment that positively impacts those around her. In this challenging year of the pandemic, Sam has thrived. As the Kittitas Valley Math Circle intern, Sam plans and runs the weekly session, leading a classroom full of elementary students while simultaneously managing the undergraduate mentors. Clearly, being a successful Math Circle intern is no small feat. She attends weekly planning meetings with the Math Circle leadership, designs her own inquiry-based lesson plans centered around mathematical problem solving, trains undergraduate mentors to facilitate small group discussions during the sessions, and then is the lead teacher for the problem solving. She spends an enormous amount of time perfecting her lesson plans and creating a positive mathematical experience for our local elementary students. During the pandemic, she has still been a leader in online mentor meetings and has created some amazing online Math Circle content for the community to use. It was, in fact, this online content that caused me to select her for this award. Another example of Sam's leadership going above and beyond to impact the lives of others is, well, in 2019, pre-pandemic, 200 children from the Wahluke School District visited CWU. Sam volunteered her entire day to help lead a group of these students. Faculty share that they must often remind Sam that she just simply can't do everything. After graduation, Sam hopes to teach mathematics in a high-needs school district where many students will benefit from her commitment to serving others. I'm very pleased to say that she is also applying to our graduate program in STEM leadership at the same time. Currently, she is student teaching in Thorpe, and she especially loves working with students there that could use a little extra support from their teachers. Sam Wilson has shown that she is committed to making an impact in the lives of others, and we are confident that she will continue to do so long after she graduates. On behalf of the College of the Sciences, congratulations, Sam.
The Honors College is full of highly accomplished students, and selecting just one from amongst them for an award can be deeply challenging. In the case of this year's William O. Douglas Honors College Award, however, the choice was clear. A scholar, an artist, a leader, and an activist, Senior Elijah Bergevin is the embodiment of a citizen scholar. His indomitable spirit and deep compassion drive him to be an ally for those whose voices are muted and unheard. While tirelessly serving as a DHC peer mentor over the past 4 years, Elijah significantly elevated social justice and equity programming within the college. When COVID-19 forced all DHC programming online, Elijah's quick pivot and immediate leadership was instrumental in keeping our students connected and our community intact. He is selfless, always asking how he can help, and no matter how big or small the task, Elijah completes it as if it were the most important thing. His legacy and ongoing work will affect countless others, and the DHC and Central are a better place for Elijah having been a part of them.
Jenna is an exceptional member of the library team. A primate behavior and ecology student, she's brought a terrific perspective as a College of the Sciences graduate student to the libraries. Her willingness to learn new roles, take on different tasks, and propose creative ideas have been central to her work approach. Jenna has created memorable topical exhibits which have engaged library users, quite an accomplishment in these pandemic times. We are fortunate to have worked with such a positive, intelligent, and considerate person, and we will miss having Jenna on the library team as she goes on to the next stage of her academic career.
As students, our success and personal growth happens both inside and outside of the classroom at CWU. The individuals recognized in this category have contributed to the advancement of student success on our campus. Please welcome the Student Success Leadership to recognize the next set of individuals.
Hello CW community, my name is Josue Estrada and I'm the director of Gear Up. We are a federal program that helps low-income high school and first-year college students pursue their post-secondary career goals. It is my privilege to award the Associate Dean of Access and Equity Award to Jeronimo Silvas. During this academic year, he has been one of our exceptional student ambassadors, helping our current Gear Up students transition to college life at Central Washington University. The COVID-19 pandemic made Jeronimo's work remarkably challenging since he had to pivot to delivering support services virtually. Yet, we were amazed by his drive and commitment to do whatever was necessary to connect with students. When students were not attending his regularly scheduled office hours on Zoom, he created an Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube channel to actively reach out and engage with them. Jeronimo used the social media platforms to provide information on budgeting, mental health, CWU student clubs and organizations, and to promote his office hours. It was a winning strategy. Afterwards, Mr. Silva noticed that students started to like his post, watch his videos, and every now and then made a comment. Rather than waiting for students to come to him, he took it upon himself to reach out to them, and it was amazing to see that Jeronimo took ownership of his role. The Gear Up team and I are extremely proud of Jeronimo, and we congratulate him on receiving this award.
My name is Dr. Jenna Hyatt, and I serve as the Associate Dean for Student Living at CWU. The Student Living Impact Award annually recognizes students that have contributed significantly to the advancement of our student success through extraordinary programs, outstanding leadership, and inclusive engagement initiatives that exist under the Departments of Student Living. This year's award recipient is a student that has provided a great deal of leadership in all of these areas that this award focuses on so much. This student has served the university by way of ASCW Executive Vice President, chaired the S&A Committee, served as the chair of the ASCW Election Commission, and served as the architect of our club's present software that significantly impacts our student experience. This student has not only provided countless hours leading and collaborating with multiple partners on campus to advance what is seen and unseen, he has also actively advanced our CW Traditions Keeper program, our Experience Leadership Project, and our cross-cultural leadership and multiple leadership programs in order to support our general student body and engage and ignite their passion for CW and increase the student experience. I am proud and honored to have known this student over the years that he has attended CW, and I've worked directly with him this past year as I serve as the advisor for ASCW. And in the end, I can think of no better model of a student that has impacted the student experience more than Brandon Waregrim. Congratulations, Brandon, as I honor you and your hard work with the Associate Dean of Student Living Award for this year.
Hello, I'm Kelly Hogan, the Associate Dean of Health and Wellness. The Rec Center is grateful to have Natalie Gruber as our graduate assistant for the last 2 years. She has contributed greatly to the program in several different ways. Natalie has assisted us in the implementation of new processes, operating procedures, flowcharts, instructional aids, training materials, and resources used in the tracking of data for outdoor pursuits and recreation, as well as running the day-to-day operations of OPR. Natalie has also helped us facilitate training for our trip leaders, OPR shop attendants, gear inspections, inventory, customer service, OPR software, the platforms, COVID protocols, and OPR services like snowboarding, waxing, and tuning. She's been really involved with the day-to-day operations. During the summer of 2020, Natalie was a part of the team of 3 student employees who ran the day-to-day operating of OPR following strict protocols to each another and recreation center patrons visiting OPR safe while utilizing a touchless rental process. She participated in the Recreation Advisory Board, where she was a part of the student group who represented the interests of the students and had helped make decisions about future recreation center policies, programs, and opportunities. Not only is Natalie hardworking, but she's also a valuable team player who is approachable, flexible, works well with others. She's respected by and looked up to by fellow students at OPR. She's taken an interest in mentoring, coaching the student staff at OPR. She enjoys leadership and looks forward to challenges on a day-to-day basis. She has an outstanding attitude that failure leads to growth and encourages students to try new things, challenge themselves, and embrace failure as a phase that goes through test, fail, learn, grow, repeat. Natalie models that behavior in a day-to-day presence. Natalie has been a huge part of the success of OPR in the last 2 years. A fun fact about Natalie is she's an inspiring YouTuber. Her videos on Mukbang. Follow her if you want to take a look at it. Please allow me to take this time to thank and show recognition to Natalie, as it's been an absolute joy to recognize her.
Hello, it's my pleasure as the Dean of Student Success to honor Nathaniel Nate McMillian as this year's recipient of the Dean of Student Success Leadership Award. Nate is an unassuming and quiet leader at CWU, having served as a Student Initiatives Coordinator in the Diversity and Equity Center, a board member and president of BSU, the Black Student Union, a cross-cultural student leader, and most recently as a CWU student trustee. Nate takes his leadership role seriously and is thoughtful and intentional about how, when, and why he engages. He is an authentic and personable student leader. He models the way for many aspiring student leaders and is an excellent role model and mentor. His values align and support student success at Central. He values student learning as a lifelong developmental process, inclusive excellence, embracing social justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, appreciating people for who they are and where they are at in their learning cycle. Nate values student wellness, believing that a healthy mind and body are prerequisites for student success. Intentionality, striving to create an environment and programming for improving the institution and the learning experience. Nate values integrity and care seeking to establish an environment characterized by openness, compassion, accountability, respect, modeling, and appreciation for students, colleagues, and partners. And collaboration, striving to enjoy his work in a supportive and collaborative setting, inclusive of students, faculty, staff, and administration. Nate, thank you for your leadership in student success.
Our upper administrators work diligently to uphold and carry out the vision and mission of the university. The next group of individuals recognized are integral members of the CWU community, being honored by our upper administrators here at Central Washington University.
It is with great pleasure that I give this leadership award to Jacob Robles in recognition of his outstanding leadership and efforts in addressing issues of equity, diversity, and inclusion across campus. His efforts have been amazing, and he has certainly made a difference in how Central Washington University addresses diversity, equity, and inclusion for students. He has continued to represent students and has worked tirelessly in creating a welcoming community that is characterized by belonging. Jacob has spearheaded several successful projects on campus that have been long in the making, which will benefit all the students that follow him. Congratulations, Jacob. This award is well deserved.
Hi, my name is Joel Clucking. I'm the CFO and Vice President of Business and Financial Affairs, and I am very pleased to recognize Brandon Ware Grimm with the Business and Financial Affairs Award. Business and Financial Affairs is focused on creating and maintaining a fearless and fully engaged team inspiring greatness, and Brandon has demonstrated exemplary fearlessness and full engagement during his year as the Executive Vice President of ASCW. I applaud Brandon for his work on student government, as well as the significant role he played during the S&A Committee 4-year base funding process. Brandon and I meet periodically to exchange ideas about issues facing both the university and the student body, and I really admire his passion, fearlessness, and engagement. Congratulations, Brandon.
It is my pleasure to honor Sonny Bloxam, the Director of Custodial, Grounds, and Maintenance. Sonny started at Central as a Custodian 1 in June 1989, and some quick arithmetic will tell you that is 32 years. This significant contribution to our university underscores Sonny's exceptional dedication to our team and desire to influence student success in a very positive way. As an example, Sonny literally wrote the book on custodial services and created the standard operating procedure for all custodial services across campus. These procedures are driven by business metrics, but, and perhaps more importantly, includes a section called Performing Your Best. In this section, Sonny and her team have articulated what it means to be a professional, including language such as, it is the right and responsibility of every employee to treat others and be treated with respect. Needless to say, Sonny and her team faced extraordinary challenges navigating the ongoing pandemic. While this has impacted many functional areas, Sonny and her team rose to the challenge in ensuring a safe and healthy campus environment under extreme circumstances. Sonny understands that the greatest asset the university has is people, and she ensures that all her reports are treated with dignity, respect, and professionalism. Sonny, congratulations to receiving the Operations Vice Presidential Award, and thank you for everything you do.
It's my pleasure to announce that James Patton is this year's recipient of the Enrollment Management Vice Presidential Award. James is an experienced financial aid professional. He's dedicated to delivering outstanding service to students here at Central. He began his financial aid career in 2016 as a financial aid counselor, and since then, James has been an outstanding member of the financial aid team. He's committed to supporting students and their families throughout the entire financial aid process. James stands out in many ways. He goes the extra mile, not only helping to solve many of the challenges in navigating the financial aid process, but taking the time to meet and educate students and their families to ensure they're knowledgeable of the state and federal financial aid programs available to them. He's always consistent in his approach. He's always consistent in his delivery. He's known for his clear communication,
his helping nature, his care for students, and being a team player within the department and across the university. I'm honored to recognize James for his care and dedication to students and their families. Congratulations, James, and thank you for all that you do here at Central.
Hello, my name is Premier Jackson, Vice President of Public Affairs. I'm honored to bestow the Public Affairs Vice Presidential Award to Nathaniel McMillian. The award is bestowed upon the individual or team that exemplifies the remarkable stories, program, or accomplishments at Central Washington University. Nate, as he is affectionately called, will earn his Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations in December. I first met him when he was announced as the student trustee, confident, wise beyond his years. Through the course of the year and many, many meetings, I observed an engaged, collaborative, and above all, excellent listener. He was the voice at the table for those that he represented, CWU students. He asked insightful, thoughtful, and challenging questions to ensure the stakeholders he represented were as much a part of the discussion as they were the solution and final decision. I've now had the opportunity to hear more of Nate's story, one of an individual who thought he would just move through the course of an academic career invisible and unheard. Fortunately, though, it was a chance meeting and the Brother to Brother program that pulled him out of the shadows and into the spotlight. And let's just say his light has been shining bright ever since. Congratulations, Nate, and may I be the first to say, I hope your future is so bright that you have to wear shades. Congratulations.
The Provost Award recognizes a student who's shown distinction in enhancing the mission of Central Washington University. This student demonstrates leadership, professionalism, excellence, problem solving, initiative, and exemplary work ethic, in addition to a demonstrated commitment to community service. Tonight, I'm honored to present the Provost Award to Madeline Koval. Madeline has served as the Vice President for the Senate Speaker position for the Associated Students of Central Washington University. Madeline has been instrumental within her position at CWU in assisting, leading students, and student support. She has a strong foundation of leadership, academic and student engagement, and policies. She has supervised resident assistant staff teams and individuals, supervised orientation leaders, and advised residence hall councils. She has demonstrated critical thinking skills and strong written and communication competencies. She is a leader within our Douglas Honors College. Madeline is a tremendous professional, and her work ethic is unparalleled by her peers. It has been a pleasure working with her this past year. In addition, Madeline is very conscientious and professionally focused on student success and the education of programs for students. She's an outstanding student scholar. As a molecular and cellular biology major, chemistry minor, and a Douglas Honors Scholar, she has connected with her students in many ways to develop and support an inclusive community through diversity initiatives. She's been involved with ASCWU and pre-med clubs. She's taken on leadership roles at Central, and she has strengths through these experiences. She has vice president in elected position in student government, and her work with the faculty and departments has been outstanding. Through her own initiatives and developing programs, her working relationships across campus are positive and supportive. Madeline is also an outstanding new professional academic scholar, and she has tremendous goals to become a physician. She is approachable, compassionate, and an amazing academic role model for her peers. As a woman, she is a professional deserving of this prestigious award. Please join me in recognizing Madeline Koval as the recipient of the Provost Academic and Student Life Presidential Award.
Each year, the CLC hosts various awards to accept campus-wide nominations to honor individuals throughout our campus. This year, we had over 50 individual nominations and are excited to honor the individual evaluated utilizing the individual award criteria. We are excited to honor all the nominees and award winners for their exceptional work and continuous dedication to the success of Central Washington University.
The Rising Student Leader Award recognizes a Central Washington student who has contributed to the success of a club, organization, or other student involvement. This individual models leadership in their respective involvement by taking personal initiative, demonstrating critical thinking skills, and exemplifies the leadership within their area. The 2021 recipient of the Rising Student Leader Award is Angela Kyle. Angela works diligently in the CWU Transfer Center, and the nominator wrote, "She has great judgment, recognizes her limitations, and seeks input when she should, is kind and thoughtful of her coworkers and students alike, and she is genuinely a big part of any success the Transfer Center has experienced in the inaugural year." Congratulations, Angela.
The Advisor of the Year goes to a student club or organization advisor who goes above and beyond to support and develop students. This individual strives to make connections with others and provides invaluable leadership within their respective club, student organization, honor society, etc. The 2021 recipient of the Advisor of the Year is Fiona Corner, Advisor of the Residence Hall Association. The nominator wrote, "She is a fierce advocate for her students and acts as a constant line of support. Fiona also works to make the dreams of executive board she advises a reality." Congratulations, Fiona, and thank you for all the hard work you do at CWU.
The Inspirational Staff Award is presented to a CWU staff member who is committed to motivating and inspiring CWU students. The award will be presented to someone who's demonstrated positive influence, dedication, and leadership at Central Washington University. This person serves as a role model for students and committed to student success. The 2021 recipient of this Inspirational Staff Award is Chrissy Gokes with the Office of International Studies. The nominator wrote, "I remember my first day in CWU as international student. Because of her, I never felt alone because she is welcoming everyone. She inspires OISP student employees and all international students at Central Washington University." Congratulations, Chrissy.
The Inspirational Faculty Award is presented to a CWU faculty member who is committed to motivating and inspiring CWU students. The award will be presented to someone who demonstrates positive influence, dedication, and leadership at CWU. This person serves as a role model for students and is committed to student success. The 2021 recipient of the Inspirational Faculty Award is Salam Awad. The nominators wrote, "Salam works hard and goes above and beyond. As an NTT faculty, she is not required to do any of this. She is a faculty mentor for the Muslim Students Association and is a result of the first time that this student group has had a faculty advisor who reflects and shares their identity, helping give support and is a voice for the marginalized both on campus and in American society more broadly." Congratulations, Professor Awad. The Don and Verna Duncanship Scholarship is for CWU students who are actively involved in community-based initiatives. This year, we had over 60 applicants for the scholarship, all demonstrating amazing services to the CWU community. The candidates were evaluated on student status, service on off-campus, academic excellence, and more. The CLC is excited to offer 9 recipients of the $500 Don and Vernon Duncan Community Service Scholarships. Can you please come together and congratulations for all of these finalists.
The David Wayne Kuhn Student Leader of the Year Award goes to a student leader for their exceptional work and continuous dedication to the success of Central Washington University. This student leader goes above and beyond the duties of their leadership responsibilities by executing initiatives and uplifting student voices. They impact the CWU community, develop student leaders, encourage involvement, and foster a sense of collaboration, CWU pride, and community. The 2021 recipient of the David Wayne Kuhn Student Leader of the Year Award goes to Kim Wen. The nominator wrote, "Kim works as a Student Initiatives Coordinator within the Diversity Equity Center and has played a tremendous role in building community amongst the DEC staff and other groups on campus. Kim takes the time to encourage those around her and has been especially helpful serving as a mentor to new staff. Kim has been able to build authentic relationships with her peers that will make them feel confident in their work they are leading. Kim is compassionate, caring, and determined student." Congratulations, Kim. The mission of Central Washington University is to prepare students for enlightened, responsible, and productive lives, to produce research, scholarship, and creative expression in the public interest, and to serve as a resource to the region and the state through effective stewardship of university resources. President Galdino identified a number of individuals who have actively demonstrated and contributed to the CWU mission.
Michael Candelaria is the ASCWU Student Government President and my Presidential Student Award for this year. Michael has done an excellent job of maintaining operations of our student governance in an exceptionally challenging environment that has allowed for very few students to be on campus. While doing so, he has also developed plans for a Center for Cultural Innovation, and he was a powerful advocate for racial and ethnic injustice across our university. He served as an advisor to me on distance learning technologies, and he worked with the S&A committee in adopting a quadrennial budget. Most importantly, he did it all while excelling in his studies and getting accepted to the University of Southern California with a full assistantship. Congratulations to Michael Candelaria for this Presidential Student Award. Dr. Elvin Delgado is a professor in our geography department. He is also Director of Integrated Energy Management and Chair of the Faculty Senate. He is also my Presidential Faculty Award recipient for this year. In addition to managing the traditional operations of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Delgado enhanced the voice of faculty in shared governance of the university. He oversaw the creation and approval of essential changes to the faculty code and created new university policies. What I most appreciated about working with Dr. Delgado was his passionate commitment to academic excellence. His calm manner made him an invaluable and enjoyable partner during this very challenging period. Congratulations to Dr. Delgado for the Presidential Faculty Award. James Jankowski is the Director of CWU's Project Management Office, and he is my Presidential Administrator Award recipient for this year. I asked James to do the impossible, and he did it with apparent ease and with a broad smile. After only a few weeks of being at Central, I asked James to head our COVID planning committee so that we could pivot to online learning and we could facilitate our staff and faculty from working at home if they were able to do so. He developed and led a team from across the university, and the resulting plan produced a safe learning and working environment for all CWU students, faculty, and staff. And just a few months later, I asked him to direct the planning for our return to campus of our students, our faculty, and our staff. His skill in leading a university-wide team was exceptional. Congratulations to James Jankowski for receiving the Presidential Administrator Award. I've been wanting to give this next award for more than a decade, and it's to my executive assistant, Kim Dawson. Kim has worked on campus for 30 years, but for the past 12 years, she has been the hub that keeps the campus leadership wheels turning. The pandemic made that difficult job seem impossible because it robbed her of the standard tools for coordination and communication. Kim immediately adapted to the new environment and became our go-to source for the use of new communication technologies. Her anticipation of the cabinet's needs and her care in keeping us all informed was exceptional, and it's essential. We would not be where we are today were it not for the role Kim has played in the leadership of Central. Congratulations, Kim, and thank you for all that you do. It is my pleasure to recognize the entire team that James has led during this pandemic. The COVID-19 planning team has advised and guided university leadership for more than 18 months. They have often met daily, and they are evidence of this university's strength and ability to meet any challenge if we work across divisions and units to accomplish a common goal. In this case, their work resulted in our ability to operate safely and effectively during a pandemic. And I know that if we follow the examples they have set, we can meet our goals related to all of our essential purposes, to educational excellence, to diversity, student persistence, sustainability, and many more. So I'm happy to recognize all of the members of this very important team. There's a member of this team that I would like to offer special recognition for his tireless work during the pandemic. That is Dr. Mark Larson, our county's public health officer. He has exemplified outstanding leadership during this very difficult and very challenging health crisis. Dr. Larson stands on the fault line between the conflicting goals of public safety and return to economic activity and the routines of our social life. He recognized early that the role Central plays in the county, and he volunteered his time to advise the COVID planning team and the university's executive leadership. He has done an outstanding job of leading us all through a very dangerous, dynamic, and frightening time. Congratulations and thank you, Dr. Mark Larson.
That is a wrap, Wildcats.
As we conclude the program, we want to say congratulations to all the award recipients tonight. We are so excited to honor you and are so grateful for your contributions to our campus community.
For the seniors graduating, thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. As a Wildcat, best of luck to you navigating your next steps in life.
For those of you returning in fall, we are excited to get back to the new normal in the up-and-coming year, and we'll see you around campus.
Thank you for joining us tonight and keep doing amazing things, Wildcats.